Splatoon 3 is right around the corner, and I'm sure at least some of you are wondering if there's anything you can expect from this channel when it comes out. The short answer is, probably something. But here's the thing, outside of the channel, I've made tons of Splatoon-related content. Namely, Cephala Parade, a comic series. For those who follow me here, and especially on Twitter, you know Splatoon holds a very special place in my heart. Since the first game was announced in 2015, I've been drawing countless pieces of fan art. And most notably, I've been working on this comic exploring the possibilities that the world of Splatoon provides. What if there were giant squids? What if there was more to this mind-controlling primordial goop? And how about a mysterious island inhabited by evolved salmonids? This is Sammy, an evolved salmonid. I came up with her long before the announcement trailer for Splatoon 3, and even before the curious Save Our Salmonids teaser. I've been very interested in what could be done with the salmonids since there's so much we don't know about them. So I decided to come up with my own lore for fun. I wanted to make Sammy a cute, yet somewhat unsettling creature. Her big glowing eyes and smile full of crooked teeth are both endearing and frightening, but her kind-hearted demeanor is the embodiment of innocence. Storytelling has always been a massive passion of mine, especially when it comes to character interaction and growth. I try really hard to make fun and compelling characters in this series, and I hope they'll achieve their goal of charming you. I've given a lot of thought into this short series, including possible ideas for gameplay mechanics. If it isn't obvious, I really want Nintendo to take my ideas. Please, Nintendo, make Sammy real. It's all available to read on Tapasio, if you're interested. You can also watch the fantastic dub of it by Yume. Find the links in the description. So, we need to talk. Many of you likely subscribe to this channel because of the handful of Splatoon videos I made documenting the creepy Easter eggs hidden throughout, particularly the Laughing Sculptures one. I still receive requests to this day to make more videos about Splatoon Theories, and sadly, some of these comments are on completely unrelated videos. While I love that so many of you enjoy the videos I've made regarding the subject so far, I feel as though it's set up some misguided expectations of what this channel does. For one, all the videos I made about Splatoon are not theories. They're investigations. I'm merely documenting and reporting my findings with a little speculation sprinkled in. And even though there is an apparent crave for more of this content, there simply isn't anything noteworthy left to investigate, in my opinion. I could try digging for more or delve into exhaustive theories just to make more content, but honestly, that's exactly what I'm doing with the comics. And that explains why there hasn't been any videos about Splatoon despite my proclaimed love for it. All of my passion for the game manifested in something outside of the channel, and understandably just wasn't seen by you Splatoon fans. So if you want more Splatoon content from me, please give my comics a read. It's been a while since I've released a new chapter, and it currently leaves off on a cliffhanger, but I fully plan to see the project through. I've got some very cool ideas I want to get out there, but I've been so invested in other projects like 3D modeling. Anyone who's been keeping up with this channel certainly is aware of that. There's been a considerable gap in content uploaded on the channel. The VRChat Adventure series, which helmed the channel's liveliness for the better part of 2 years, has all but come to a grinding halt. I have a handful of explanations, some personal, but the main culprit is this. Ever since I got into VRChat with proper VR, I've been fixated with the idea of creating 3D models, a medium I had very little experience in. I knew it was something I could do if I really put my nose to the grind. So in May of 2019, I started working on a prototype of Zooey, an original character of mine. Needless to say, it was rough, but it was something promising even. I worked tirelessly, learning how to navigate Blender, how to model from scratch, how to UV unwrap and texture, how to rig, how to utilize blend shapes. I obsessed over it. I'd go to work with nothing but modeling on my mind. I remember accidentally leaving the car running after exiting it because my brain was still stuck at my desk back at home. Before getting myself into a car accident because I was too busy thinking about the best way to model an ass, I forced myself to take a break from it for about a year. But then it was right back to the grind. Zooey 2.0 was born, and they looked pretty decent this time around. This was it. This was my first taste of bringing an original character of mine to life. For the first time, I got to see one of my creations not only in a three-dimensional form, but in VR as well, being fully puppeted by my movements. There was no going back at this point. I knew I could do better, and in June of 2021, I released Zooey 3.0, nearly redone from top to bottom. Better topology, better texturing, better rigging, everything. I had proven to myself that this was something I could do well. The fuck was that? What was that? Was that the game, or was that in real life? I don't see anything. That was kind of creepy. Anyway, back to the script. I joined a couple of VRChats showcasing Zooey and the various outfits I made for them, all available to purchase on Booth. I made decent sales. Nothing else I had ever created felt this gratifying. I continued on to make my latest VRChat avatar, Mel. She's currently my pride and joy, a testament to what I've learned over the years. I'm hoping to get her into Winter VRChat, but she's already available on Booth to any of you who are interested. In fact, what I'm using now is an edited version of Mel, made to look more like me. Pretty cute, huh? But enough of my self-promoting. All of this is to explain why the channel has been quiet. This right here. Modeling is an exhaustive process, especially if you're doing everything on your own. With these being my focal point for the past 2 years, it's been difficult finding time or even motivation to make videos, outside of the handful of VRChat short films, which I'm sure was a rather perplexing thing for some of my subscribers to see in their feed. And beyond the modeling stuff, I'm a creator that just wants to do everything. Music, art, videos, comics, games, filming, modeling. I can never stay focused on one thing, but that is something I'm getting better with. And from there, I feel like it's appropriate to clarify what this channel is once again. The blatant truth is, this channel was never about one specific game or franchise. Since its conception, it's always been a variety channel, much like the Game Grumps. But over the years, it has adopted its own identity. This channel still revolves around games, sure, but games themselves are becoming less and less defined, if you know what I mean. I've said it many times before, but I don't really know where this channel is headed, and that's kind of what makes it exciting for me. I know that can be a massive deterrent for viewer retention, but luckily for me, I only use this channel as a creative outlet, not a source of income. I'm not mentally durable enough to play the YouTube algorithm game, not by a long shot. So that makes this channel a difficult thing to pin down for many, and I'm fine with that. In a way, it's a selective repository for my online history, a place to archive moments spent with friends, to share ideas and creative endeavors, to express myself in small but intimate ways. It's horse feathers. A weird conglomeration of events, phases, and moments, all awkwardly packaged up and tossed out into the void to be seen by whoever. It's not trying to be anything because it already knows what it is. It's horse feathers. As I move through life, bouncing from one interest to another, this channel will reflect that. Naturally, people will come and go, some staying for the things they enjoy, and others moving on after there's nothing left for them to see. That's why I keep referring to this channel as a public journal. It's a loose timeline of my life and interests, and I want to keep it that way. I am immensely humbled by the amount of attention brought in by the Splatoon videos I've made. I'm very proud of them, and I'm giddy that so many of you seem to be at the edge of your seats for more. I can't promise there will be more like them, though. I refuse to make videos where I try to make something out of nothing. The main reason I made that video about the laughing sculptures is because no one else was really talking about them. And I had the means to make a good video discussing it. It was one of the rare moments that I took an opportunity presented to me. If ever there's something weird hidden within Splatoon 3, and I feel like I can add something meaningful to the discussion, I'll do what I can to make a report on it. Just remember that this is not a YouTube channel devoted to Splatoon or even VRChat. In a selfish sense, it is devoted to me and what I want to create. Obviously, a lot of you love Splatoon, and I'm right there along with you. It's extremely near and dear to me, which is why I opted to make comics about it instead of theory videos. Believe me, making videos would have been the much easier option, but it would have been way, way less fulfilling. I love Splatoon because it inspired me creatively. Something a franchise hasn't really done for me in a long time. It lit a serious fire under my ass in terms of art and character creation. And with that, I want to genuinely thank you for taking the time to watch this through. I know this might be a little disappointing for some of you to hear, but I hope you'll enjoy the Splatoon stuff I make outside of this platform. Again, please check the description for links to the comic and all that. I really hope you give it a read. It's something I put a lot of work into, and I'm currently still working on. And once you're done, I invite you to follow my Twitter, where I post all of my creative endeavors. It's a great way to keep up if you're interested in the stuff I do. And I think that'll do it for this long-winded video. So, until next time, all of you need to stay beautiful. See ya!